everyone, today we're going to make a fun drawing. It's going to be our name, but kind of in an abstract way using shapes and lines and color. You're going to need your paper, a pencil, a black marker, and then either crayons, colored pencils, or markers, whatever you want to use. First thing I'm going to do is write my name and class code on the back, and then I'm going to flip it over. I want to make sure that my paper is vertical, not horizontal, so it is tall rather than wide. I'm going to start with my pencil, and I'm going to divide my paper into 3 sections by drawing 2 wavy lines. Next, I'm going to start drawing out the letters of my name. In the top section, I'm going to write Mrs. Notice how my letters touch the wavy line and the top of the paper. I want to use my letters as a divider to break up the space. So all of my letters need to touch both the bottom of that section and the top, even if the top is the edge of the paper. On the second row, I'm going to start on my last name. I'm going to write G-O-C because that's half of my last name. Notice how my letters touch both the bottom and the top of each section. On the last section, I'm going to write the last half of my name, H-I-S. So it fills up the paper and it breaks up the space. The next thing I'm going to do after I've drawn out my name and all my letters in pencil is I'm going to take my black marker and I'm going to start tracing my letters and going over the pencil lines. If you trace over a letter and you still have pencil marks showing when you're done, that's okay. We can always erase those before we start adding color. Now that I've got all my letters traced, you can see how it breaks up the space into smaller sections. That's why we want to make sure both the top and bottom of the letters touch the top and bottom of the section. Then I'm going to start taking my crayons. I'm deciding to use crayons, and I'm going to start filling in each space with different types of lines. I'm going to just start with creating straight lines in different colors in different sections. After I've done some sections with straight lines, I'm going to think about adding different types of lines. Loopy lines, zigzag lines, wavy lines, whatever types of lines that you can think of. I can use as many different colors as I want. I'm still using crayons, but you can use whichever drawing material you would like. I'm going to fill up all of those spaces as best as I can. I don't want to leave any section unaddressed. I'm going to fill them either with lines, and I think maybe at some point I'll fill some of the sections with just solid color. most of my sections now have some type of line in them, but I'm going to fill up the rest of the sections with just some solid color to fill those in. I really don't want to see very much white of my paper except the background from the sections that have lines in them. Color neatly and fill in each space. Once you've got each section filled up with lines or some solid color, you're all done. Now you have an awesome piece of artwork that has your name on it. Enjoy!